Hello, hello, hello. It's your girl, everyone's princess planner, Nicole Mullican. If you are new, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you are a subscriber, then oh no. I just dropped something that I needed, but oh well. If you're a subscriber, I love you. We are getting all excited because I am finally filming the video that I've been dying to make for you all. I originally planned on doing this at the end of March, beginning of April, and just life was lifing. I got vulnerable and shared with you something that I've been struggling with and been coping with. And I promise y'all you're going to get an update, but this video just has to come out because it is the beginning of May. And we are now 1 month into the second quarter. So I really, really, really need to get this out so that I can, do regular, check-ins and update you all on my progress. Some big things have happened, some big milestones, and just want to move forward and not feel like I'm always trying to catch up. So without further ado, you are getting a wonderful video on goals. And I know that I've done several in the past, but this is a little bit different. It's my system for what I do for my year-long process of the different subjects I'm working on and how I go about doing that. And it all starts with my word of the year, which is purpose. So I have my little page, and I was going to show you that I have it bookmarked, and my bookmark is on the floor. And if I try to get it, it's gonna, the camera will go all wobbly. It'll just be really awkward. And, your girl doesn't edit, so you're not seeing the bookmark. So sorry. It just says today is the day. It's just, the little plastic bookmark that goes here, so it lets me know where so I can easily get to my goals. So my word of the year is purpose, and I have some quotes about purpose. So passion fuels purpose. We won't be distracted by comparison if we're captivated with purpose. Passion fuels purpose. She has fire in her soul, flows. Wait. She has fire in her soul. Grace flows abundantly from her heart. She's brave, kind. Her heart is true. She lives her purpose every day. She inspires hope and leads with her brilliant light. I like to think that I do that. And then I decided to also include the definition for purpose, which is something set up as an object or an end to be attained, to propose as an aim to oneself. And the second part is really, like an aim for myself for this year is, being rooted in my purpose. So the topics I'm focusing on are really driving what my intentions are and what I'm focusing on. So I don't want to spend time in places with people or just energy that's not rooted in my purpose. So a big part of that is my health. So we're going to get into all of the topics and what I do. And I do want to say that I had the pleasure of meeting Amber from Amber Plans Her Day, because she literally changed how I go about doing my goals with her video that she did for her one little word and then her intentions for the for the year. So I will go back to find her video, and I will link it below so that you can see that. I'm also going to link a video that I have for the word of the year, because I'm not going to go into how I pick it and all that process. I already did a video on it. Maybe at the end of the year I'll update and do that and go through that process again, but I'll link it if you don't know what it is, or all that stuff, so you can watch that later if you want. but we're going to move forward. So I have 5 subjects that I am focused on. I actually have like a 6th one, but I guess I just didn't make a page for it. So I'll either update that later. Maybe I'll post a picture on Instagram or something, but for some reason I made 5 and not 6. So we will go forward. And so, like, there's my page for, that I showed you for my word of the year. But on the back is what my first topic I'm focused on, which I put financial. So if you see here, they're broken up into quadrants. And then I have little icons that are kind of like things I'm, working on towards that relate to it. And I try to find a little quote: make your dreams happen. A year from now, you may have wished you started today. So my year goal for finances is to pay off 3 credit cards, save $1,000 towards Paris, and no craft spend. I might have spent something. Didn't do well there. So up there at the top, you can see a little grid, and that's 1 through 10. And then we have quarter 1. And so the first one is CC for credit card. Then there's 1K for 1,000. And then there's a 0 for no spend. So pay off 3 credit cards. Well, we did pay off 1, but it was paying off 1 that was already paid off, but I had to put money on the card because I don't want them to close the card on me for not using it. So did I really pay off a credit card? I'm kind of thinking no, but we do have one that's low. So what I like to do is I take my Zebra mild liner, and because I've chosen this as the color, then this is the color that's going to update that. So for credit card, I'm going to give myself a 5 because I worked on it. So I'm going to actually color these in later, but 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to come here so I know where to stop. So I will fill the rest of that in. And then for save $1,000 for Paris, we are going to give ourselves a 1 because we actually were in a bit of some budgeting things, and that just wasn't an option for the first quarter. So I tried. I was able to save $100, so I'll give myself 1 for some sort of progress, but not exactly where I wanted to be with 3 months down, and now I have 9 months to go. And then obviously I went to Go Wild in April, so and now we're going into May. So almost half a year with only $100. So quarter 2 is not looking much better, but we're still trying. We still have this as a goal. We're not changing it. No craft spend. Haha. I'm giving myself a 2 because in January I didn't spend, but February, March, I did. And I did in April because of Go Wild. But now, May through the rest of the year, no craft spend unless it is absolutely necessary. I need more adhesive, or if I run out of color, my Uniball Signo, or just if my mild liner runs out and I need to refill, that type of stuff, okay. But and I already have a planner for 2025 for my catch-all. I will need a dashboard planner. So if it's an appropriate necessary spend, that one's okay, but just your wants, no. For example, a good example of something that I need that I will be getting is on Friday. Mojo Jojo Plans is releasing the brown boxes. That one, I do need brown boxes. Like I need them. So I will be ordering that restock. But anything else like new releases, no, we're not doing it. We have more than what we need right now. I'm good. I'm really good for the rest of the year. We can shop our stash. We're good. So that is finances. So for quarter one, I'm going to say I'm a 3. I'm a 3 for finances, and I don't love that for me. So yeah, that's kind of sucky. Making our way to health, which we are doing really good on. So same sort of deal. We have make a healthy habit, health, you know, the little EKG thing. It says eat like you love yourself, make yourself a priority. Then we have like Mulan on the treadmill, a little you know, water, a scale, a little watch, and then a little, you know, first aid, you know, so just like make it a little cute. And then, like I said, there's my little grid for the year. So it'll be based off of what the quarters look like. And then my goals are to lose 50 pounds, activity routine, doctor visits, and 100 ounces of water. So I will grab my next color-coded pen. And for weight loss, which is the losing 50 pounds. So for this one, I was able to get it like this. And I think next year, Proud Sticker Designs, I messaged her. She's got some stickers that she's going to make for me, because this is just, I want it to look more uniform between my pages. And like some of my boxes are big and some of them are tiny, and I don't really like that. So I want it to be a little bit more uniform. But for weight loss, we are giving ourselves a 10 out of 10 because I am on pace to lose 50 pounds by the end of the year. And I'm really excited about that. For activity, we are giving ourselves a 9 out of 10. Now you might be like, hey, Nicole, I follow you on Instagram or Facebook, or, you know, I see that you're always getting your walks in. Okay, I am from March through the end of April, but in January and February, I still was trying to figure this out. So that's like 2 months. So I'm going to give myself, well, that's like, it was in February that I was kind of figuring things out and getting some walking in. So I'm going to give myself some credit for February, but January was like a hot mess. I think I've mentioned before that January was like the longest year in 1 month. Like I could not believe, when it got to the end, I was like, how are there still days left in January? It feels like, you know, this is taking forever. So yeah, January was a hot mess. So yeah, no, we are going to give ourselves a 9 out of 10. So, but still, a 9 out of 10 is really darn good. For doctor visits, I am giving myself an 8 out of 10 because dentist. I scheduled a dentist appointment and I had to move it, and I even had to move it again. So now we are looking at the end of May of me going to the dentist, when I wanted to go to the dentist before April. So I'm just going to give myself an 8 out of 10. Oh, I put it in the wrong place. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I accidentally marked doctor under water, but I think it's about the same score. So for water, you all know that I'm big on the Water Llama app, and that has helped tremendously getting me to reach my 100 ounces of water goal. But again, January, February, it was not great. So that will also be an 8. So I actually kind of helped myself out there. So you can see I've got these marked, you know, where, and I'm gonna fill these in, but I need to know like where to end. So this is really helping. So we're going to say for quarter one, we are looking like we're a 9 out of 10. And I love that because health last year was, it was like finances. It was like a 3. It was like a 4. I think my highest month was like a 5 or a 6 last year. So not great, but I'm really happy with the progress that I've started making early on, which is, goes back to my word of the year, purpose. So we are doing it. Now for my next topic, it is relationships. So we have some flowers, little couple dining out, a little couple like watching TV, snuggling together. Oh, there's like some cute little kitties all caught up in crafting. And then it says, life is better when you're laughing. Then we have be in love with life, and gratitude is a memory of the heart. And then again, you can see my grid for that for the year end. And so we have our focus is 3 to 4 friend family contacts, 2 friend get-togethers, and making Mark a priority. So we are going to say for the 3 to 4 friend contacts for quarter one. Oh, I need to get to the right color. And they're all color coded. That's another thing I like. So this is a 10 out of 10 for making Mark a priority. I'm giving myself a 9 out of 10, and 2 friend get-togethers. I have held to that. So 10 out of 10. So for relationships, we're like a 9 out of 10. We're almost a 10 out of 10. I would say January just was really just difficult. So, but other than that, I've pretty much been, working on my relationship with Mark. And we're doing great. So happy about that. And I have a, you'll see on Instagram, I haven't posted it yet, but I have a relationship. So like, in my monthlies for my wellness, I always have like some kind of a challenge. And like in March, it was speaking kind things to myself, and I was writing those on the monthly. I've done sticker challenges. April was all about adding activity, and I put little cute activity sticker. I haven't posted my final for that, but it's really, really cute. And then for May, I made it all about different relationship goals and things I want to do for our relationship, and things I can do to help, encourage and support Mark. So I'm really excited, and it looks super cute. And I love it. So I already am 1 for 1. I already did the one thing that I needed to do today. And the one thing I really like about these types of challenges is that I don't have to do the activity on that certain day. I can kind of look and see what my day is going to look like and pick something from that list. Or if I look at it the day before, I can get myself ready so that I'm able to get that one task accomplished, and then I'll have a successful month. And if I do that, then I've really strengthened our relationship throughout the whole entire month of May. So I'm excited. And I already know what I'm going to be doing for June. I figured that out at Go Wild, and I'm excited, really, really excited about my wellness journal progress for the year. And that's something that, again, it helps fuel so many of these other categories. And again, it ties to my word of the year, which is purpose. So I'm just loving all that for me. So like, this really, really is super helpful. So then we have creativity, collect moments, not things. Planning is my happy hour. Then we have be bold, be brave, be brilliant. You can see creativity. And then your potential is endless. A little doodly heart. I could maybe add, and then there's like a little pen writing in there. So just having some fun with my stickers. So for my creativity goals, it's my content creator dedications, shopping my stash, journal slash doodle, and paper crafting. So for quarter one, when it comes to my content, and again, we have a mild liner change. We're going with this color to match the page. So for my content creator, I'm all caught up on that. That's a 10 out of 10. Shopping my stash, I'm giving myself a 3. I've done okay with it, but not great because that ties to my no spend. So yeah, not great. Journal doodling, I'm going to give myself a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then for paper crafting, I'm giving myself an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's talk about this. So content creator, that's my, if you follow me on Instagram, which of course it's going to be linked below, you're going to get lots of links today. Which also reminds me, make sure that you are liking the video, subscribe, share me if you think that this is helpful. Maybe somebody that you know is into goals and is just looking for a way to, track their progress, or maybe you don't have a system for your goals, or you haven't really thought that out, but there's goals that you want to complete. This is maybe a fun way and a unique way to do this. So, sharing is caring. So if you're not already a subscriber, go ahead, click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when new videos like this drop, and we're going to get back into it. So if you follow me on Instagram, content creator, I shout out a content creator every single month. And last year, it was a lot of people who filmed videos. This year, I'm kind of recognizing shops that I purchase from. I've done like Planet Darby, I've done Live Love Posh, I've done JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop. So I'm just trying to share different people who I support, and I have like more ideas throughout the year. I'm also shouting out different content creators in the planning community that maybe aren't a shop, but maybe they are helping in the community. Like I've done Planners and Wine. So, just finding a way to show some gratitude and appreciation in the community itself. So I've been really enjoying that for last year and for this year as well. And I'm still trying to think. You know what, for May, I'm not sure that I have that one figured out, but I will get there and I will post it. Sometimes it's on my monthly and sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's on a weekly. But I will get a content creator dedicated spread out there, and I will post it and I will share it. And I always tag them and let them know how grateful I am. Shopping my stash, like I said, 3, that's, obvious. Shopping my stash, posting the stickers I'm using that I already have. And I didn't do great with that because I did, purchase some things. Journaling and doodling. Journaling has been something that I have always struggled with, but this year I've been doing really good with it. I have my journal in my Franken planner, my catch-all, and it's horizontal, and I've really been relying heavily on Pinterest. I have a self-actualization pin that I've been using, but then also with my anger issues, if I have like an incident, then I will journal about that. And I found some pins that have journaling prompts for that I've been using, and that's really been helpful. So for my journaling, it's been great. Now my doodling has declined and I don't love it, but I did figure out a plan for next month. So in June, I'm going to do a spring to summer doodling challenge. And I've also found some content creators who I want to follow so I can kind of switch up my doodling a little bit. Because before, again, I've relied on Pinterest to find doodles and I've put them in my planner and it's been fun, but I want to kind of switch things up and see how that goes. And also I think challenging myself with a seasonal doodle which I have done seasonal doodles before, but not a transition like spring into summer. Might just be kind of fun and interesting. So I'm excited to see where that goes. And then paper crafting. Paper crafting, like I said, 8 out of 10, which is great. However, we went almost 2 months where I didn't do anything with paper crafting. So January. That's all I need to say. Y'all know the weight of that word and what that means. So yeah, nothing. But in February, your girl got her act together. We sent off the pictures that we needed. In March, we went through and organized the pictures that I needed. And then in April, we actually did get to scrapbook. And because I organized, it went beautifully. And I also was able to get the albums I needed so the wedding album can be complete. It's going to be 2. Yes, you heard me say albums. So everything leading up to the wedding is an album, and then the wedding itself is an album. Team too much. That's this wedding was a lot, and there was a lot of planning, but it was fun, it was beautiful, and it is what it is. And if I have to be too much about marrying the love of my life, okay, I will do it. I will embrace that. I will accept that. I will wear that tiara. Okay, so creativity is, so that's a 10, that's an 8 and a 7. We're gonna say that for quarter 1 we are a 7 out of 10, which is, I will take that. I will accept that. We're on our sort of the last topic because, like I said, I didn't make a page for my last one. So to becoming. So the last one I have to show you is self. So this is like, you know, like, I feel like it should be obvious, is, you know, becoming your best self. So what does that mean for me? So for me, when I get like really depressed, you won't see a lot of pictures of me on like my Instagram. So I challenge myself to take some selfies and post them. Lotion. I am a big proponent of skincare and taking care of my skin. So I have like moisturizers and face masks and exfoliating scrubs. And so it's like using these things because I've paid for them, and they make me feel better. And then development. There's a couple of different things that go into development, like books I'm reading, going to my Weight Watcher meeting. Also, I'm signing up for a Spanish class. So when it comes to selfies, for quarter 1, we did really good there. So I want to give myself like a 9 out of 10. When it comes to lotion, again, did really good with that. I'm going to give myself a 9 out of 10. And when it comes to development, I'm going to give myself a 7 out of 10 because I dropped the ball when it came to my Spanish class. I tried to register too late, wasn't able to get in. So now that all got pushed back until like the next semester. And then also when it comes to development, like, there were a couple of weeks where I missed reading the book I'm reading. So don't love that for me. But, you know, I'm going to give myself some grace because, you know, difficult seasons. However, I will be picking that up. So so what did I say? I said for selfies, I'm giving myself a 9 out of 10. Yeah. Lotion, we said a 9 out of 10. And development, we said 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So for myself, we're looking at a 8 out of 10. So all in all, I have to say I'm really proud of my progress that I've made when it comes to my yearly goals. I'm way further ahead than I was last year at this time, and I'm proud of myself. Now, my last subject that I have is spirituality, And for spirituality, we're focused on our Bible study, verse of the day, and journaling. And for spirituality, that's one area that I really can do better on. Overall, I'm going to give myself a 4 out of 10 because for Bible study, I did some in January and I did some in March, but April, MIA. February was MIA. My verse of the day, I've been pretty good with it. So give myself like a 5 or 6. And then journaling, I just haven't done any Bible journaling at all. So don't love that for me, but it is what it is, and I can only get better. And so really that's something that I am, focused on trying to improve and get better at. So that's it. If you have any questions, if you need any help or want any tips for getting started, I'm happy to help you however I can. I love you guys so much. I'd love to know what you're doing for goals. Feel free to share with me. You can, pop in on the comments below. You can hit me up on Instagram, drop into my DMs and, talk to me. I love catching up with you all, connecting with you all. And I hope this helps. And Ruth, I hope that you understand what I do now for goals. And I hope that maybe this can help you in some way. And, let's talk about it. Let's get better at it. And then just to ask me how I'm doing with my progress. I love talking to all of you. Okay. All right. This I thought this was going to be a little bit longer, but this actually didn't go so long. So you guys have a great day and I'll see you in the next video. All right. Bye.